All right. Yo, welcome back to another episode of Butters Podcast. This is Nico.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Remember that shit by Mace?
Welcome back.
Shout out Mace, man.
Hey, living la vida.
Nigga, well, he left the game,
Came back.
started preaching. Then he got signed to G Unit, started rapping again. And then I think
No. He left the game, preached, then he came back with Welcome Back and breathe, stretch, shake.
Right. Yeah.
Then he left again and came back and popped up in the window shopper video with 50 and shit.
Well, you watched his documentary or some shit?
Nah, I just have really good recollection. Mace was that nigga in the 90s. Harlem World, what? The only rapper, barely cursed. I don't think he ever cursed on that album. And he went, what, platinum? Rap circles around.
I be hearing that Harlem World is overrated.
It is to an extent, but his flow and wordplay is just like that.
Yeah, good. Nah, he had a nice flow. He definitely had a nice flow. But introduce yourself, though. You didn't say who you are.
I know. They like, who's this nigga talking? This is Abdalla.
What's going on?
Yeah. Everything's good.
It's good? Nice shirt you got on, man.
Thank you. I just
got a nice shirt, man.
Jimmy bought this for me. Shout out Jimmy. He bought me this. He bought me two sweaters.
You got two sweaters.
Told me to mom, man, I just came home, man. He got me two sweaters.
You got a pair of pants?
Got pants. Got a pair of pants. Got me these Converse. And then he got me some soda at the end.
Got you soda?
Soda, yeah. Shout out Jimmy.
Yeah. I hope y'all catch that, though.
Yeah, I wonder if these niggas be catching this shit. Like,
if you black and you fuck with Mike Epps, you gonna catch that shit.
Like when I said like si senor, like can of soda.
Si senor.
Like do these people actually be catching that shit? But what's up, man? How you been? How you doing?
I've been good, man.
Good.
I've been good, man.
Good.
I saw I saw It Chapter 2 yesterday.
Yeah.
It was cool. Really long though.
That's what she
3
said.
hours.
Damn, that's a fucking church ceremony.
Yeah. 3 hours long. It wasn't scary. It was entertaining, which was cool because it had a decent storyline. It showed a little bit of the origin of it, how he actually came to Earth. Like I don't want to ruin it.
He's from outer space.
I don't want to ruin it, but
God.
he came here in the meteor. I'm gonna just say that.
What the hell?
Yeah,
he came with Clark Kent.
Yeah, some crazy
and Goku?
shit.
All these niggas came together.
Raditz and shit. But it was cool though. It just wasn't scary though. I like to be scared in the movie, like, oh shit, what's going on?
I'm telling you, the only scary movies that's
Conjuring,
constantly coming with it, Conjuring, Insidious,
and the last Annabelle. I like the last Annabelle.
I didn't watch the last Annabelle.
It's good.
But
the
Conjuring
Annabelle,
mainly.
Yeah.
Conjuring mainly, yeah. That man and that woman that played the Lenores or whatever, they're really good horror movie actors.
He also acted in Insidious. He was the father that got recently. Yeah, he got possessed.
That's why I said horror movie actors, yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with them.
Shout out to
them. Annabelle and Conjuring is all like in the same universe and shit.
Yeah, they had a last Halloween, around Halloween last year. They had a store in Williamsburg with all the artifacts that they.
It wasn't the real ones though.
It wasn't the real one.
Okay.
No. With all the artifacts that they had like Annabelle, they had the little in Insidious 3.
Right.
The little carousel looking thing.
Okay.
When it would pop up and she would see the ghost.
Right. Yeah, I don't like them type of
toys. Part 2 or Part 3 they had that. Part 2.
Yo, to this day I don't like the type of toys that like the little and it pops up. I don't like them shits. Me personally, I don't like them shits.
Yeah. But yeah, those are really good movies. And then the clap game, I wouldn't play that shit.
Nah.
That movie made me not want to play that shit. I might hear some clapping. I'm like, all right, I don't want to play no more.
Yeah, nah, I'm not playing that shit. Nah. I'm not playing nothing with a Ouija board. I'm not gonna lie, I did play the whole
You wouldn't play Ouija board?
The whole like Bloody Mary shit? Like you go in the mirror and do it?
Oh yeah, you told me about this. My friend saw it.
My cousin's
lying.
I don't know. I mean, thing is, I don't know what's the point of him lying about that though. So I kind of believe him in that, and he was scared to do it again. But I did it, none popped up. Maybe I wasn't doing it
correctly.
Yeah, correctly. But
don't you age out of that? Though?
I do believe.
Like,
what you mean?
Pop up only if you like 9 to like 15 or some shit.
I don't know. Yeah, nah, I don't play them type of games. Ouija
Mm.
board, because I believe that like you inviting that energy or
Exactly.
spirits, or you opening a
But
gate you can't see. You opening that gate
that
for them to
portal,
come in
yeah.
your house and do what they
But
want.
that's rad though. Like that's like
That's
radical.
rad.
That's radical though. Like that's you wouldn't try it? Like play that shit. We should draw like a pentagram.
We shouldn't do anything regarding demons and spirits.
We should draw. Listen to this idea. A pentagram, right? Draw it. Light some candles around. And this Halloween, play with a Ouija board
Why?
in a cemetery.
What? Have you ever seen any horror movie ever known the man? I'm not doing. First of all, I'm not going.
First of all, black people don't do this shit.
First of all, I'm not going to no cemetery. That's one. Let me turn down your vocals.
Oh man.
Turn it too high.
Oh, word.
You sound like me.
But
But nah,
yeah, black people don't do that shit. I just wanted to see what you said.
nah, I'm not.
Would
I'm
you do
not,
it for $1 million?
I'm not going to a cemetery. Period.
What?
I've never been to a cemetery before.
So
I've
when
never been to
I
one.
die, you not coming to the funeral? And shit?
I'll go to the funeral, not the cemetery. For
Why?
what?
What's wrong with you in cemeteries?
I go in the daytime. The daytime. But like, you know, when people go like, yo man, I'm going through shit right now, and then you catch up in the cemetery randomly, like 3 a.m. giving you flowers and shit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not doing that shit.
I go there in the morning, like 8 a.m.
Yeah,
8
when
like
light
8
is
to
out.
11, when it's the brightest it could be.
On a Sunday.
Right, that's it. And I have my cross with me.
Yeah.
I have
Bible.
a picture of Jesus in my pocket. Who is this guy? I don't know. I'm just carrying him around.
But yeah.
But yeah,
Shout out to all them brave people that be doing that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't got no.
yeah.
I'm good on the Ouija board and shit.
Yeah, I saw a picture today. It was a picture of two cabins in the middle of the woods. They look exactly like the cabins you die in. Would you do that before? Like, would you ever like
Go to a cabin?
Yeah, do it. You and like 2 friends, 3 friends go camping for
Yeah.
like 3 weekend.
Yeah. 3 weekend. That's a long ass.
I
We
mean, not
moved
even,
in.
I mean, 3
week?
days.
Yeah, I would do that for a week.
Like no Wi-Fi, just straight, just
Like off the
wilderness
grid type shit. Yeah.
I would never do that.
I would do that. Carry the hammer with me.
Nah. You don't have a license for it.
Who cares? The hell? who gonna know I'm carrying a illegal concealed weapon? Unless somebody tell on me.
6'9", your ass.
Oh, don't even mention.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That sounded
That's like
crazy.
a double. What is that? A double entendre?
Double
like
entendre.
means
Yeah.
multiple things or 2 things.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to relax with that 69 shit. But
Yeah, but nah,
yeah,
I'm
we're not
doing that.
entertaining that nigga.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. But yeah, man, what's going on?
It's a lot of shit, a lot of freaky shit going on.
A lot of freaks. Yeah, it's a lot of
Freaky deaky shit.
It's a lot of crazy shit going on right
What
now.
you want to
man.
get into first, man?
Let's just dive into what the folks want to hear. 100 genders, man.
100 genders.
We
Gotta
so,
catch them all.
You gotta catch them all.
Yo, it's crazy. How much Pokemon was it? 102, 104, 101.
101 the first generation.
Wow.
101.
And then it's 101 Dalmatians.
101 genders.
Because they did say, they were very vague. They said it's over 100. Technically,
Yeah, it could
101
be.
is over 100.
So what we're talking about, folks, is
Wow.
BBC. You know BBC, the
British
very-
broadcasting cable,
They
whatever.
they're teaching kids from ages 9 to 12 that there are 100 genders out there now. And I just want to read a couple, and I think they're being taught in schools now.
Yeah.
Your children 9 to 12 are being taught that. Yeah. So I'm gonna read a couple of them, and I want y'all, whoever listening, those that are loyal fans, when y'all hear this segment, can y'all DM the page and let us know if y'all agree? Some of these shit sound like Pokemon. Some of these shit sound like Pokemon. Look, I'm gonna read a couple. They have the they have the Gyra gender, right? The heliogender, hydrogender. That means you can swim. You only identify with things that can swim. fish, lobster.
Blastoise, hydro pump.
They got gender witched. Gender witched is a name for it. I mean, like you identify with witches.
Harry Potter and shit.
I don't know. This is true.
Yeah.
They got the cloud gender. You identify as a cloud. They got
cloud gender is legit the name.
Literally, yes.
Cloud gender.
Yes, cloud gender. They have one called color gender, and I actually looked this one up. It's a gender associated with anything that regards a color. So if you really like the color purple, somebody asks you what you are. You know, like you apply for a job that says man, woman, and other.
Male, female,
just write purple in your shit, or whatever color you identify with that makes you feel better. Green, blue, whatever it is. What are you? I'm red. What else I got? They got demi gender. They got demi vapor. Literally, they have demi smoke.
This shit is just stupid,
right? They got X gender. That mean like your gender
you're
is
X-Man.
Like your X. Look, this is a nice one. This is the last one I'm gonna say. Mirror gender.
Oh my god.
You identify with mirrors, so everything that you see is in your reflection. I guess is
you sexually attracted.
I don't know, but 100 genders, man. How you feel about this shit, man? Because obviously it's to confuse us. Obviously it's a bunch of Pokemon saying confusion.
Fucking Haunter, Ghastly,
right? Hypno,
Gengar,
Mewtwo, Mew.
Yeah. Alakazam.
Confusion in the world.
Niggas casted a fucking perfect Tsukiyomi on us.
This shit is crazy.
It's crazy, man. But yeah, like I said on previous episodes, man, this shit is just to confuse you. And it's scientifically proven that if you're confused, you're more likely to be impressed upon and be led astray.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you're confused. Now, if you know something for a fact, you're solid, you're in your stance. Like you know you're not gonna deviate from, your mental processing or whatever. But in addition to that, something that you left out, the article also states that anyone that goes against this 100 gender labeling, you can be jailed.
So we could be jailed right now. I just made fun of y'all niggas. You know what's crazy though?
Listen, man, I know they're gonna get tired of me. They're gonna be like, we have to kill this guy. He's not fucking listening. Like
I don't get it, bro. You know what it is? I know there's a lot of people that are part of the like they're really like they engulfed in like the folks that had the interview with Malik Yobo in the Breakfast Club, the gay guy,
the trans people,
and then the two trans. They're like
Transformers, robots in disguise, fucking humans in disguise.
Like they're engulfed in it, and like they're very strong minded, and they was I forgot what he said, and this didn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna try to get it back.
I heard a couple snippets. The shit doesn't adding up.
He said something like he was speaking about like transgenders, or he was speaking about babies that are born that are like seen as that are born as girls, something like that, and then one of the guys, they stopped them. It was like, no,
cisgender,
that gender was given to them by the doctor, like that was identified by the doctor, and I was so confused. I'm just like, and then she said, we gotta stop this. He said that we gotta stop this, like this
imposition?
No, this fascination with like the human genitalia. Like just because you're born with a dick don't mean you're a man.
Yeah. And
I was like,
yeah, he did say that.
That's exactly what it means.
Emphasis on the
like
heat.
That's exactly what it means. If you're born with a vagina, you have a menstrual cycle, and you have a fucking uterus, you're a woman.
Yeah.
Because only women
could give birth.
Will children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the opposite of that would be a man that has the sperm, and the sperm goes down the dick, and then so I don't know.
Animals are looking at us like
What
these
the
niggas
fuck are y'all
is
doing?
fucking crazy.
And don't get me wrong, if you were transgender, cool. But this 100 gender shit,
Yeah.
I know this transgender's like, all right, what the fuck are we doing
I
here?
was just about to say that. There's
I
certain
know.
people in LGBT community who's against this
Yeah,
shit.
they're like, yo,
just
what the
like I
fuck is
always
this?
say, there's certain Jewish people that's against the occupancy of Israel and all that shit. All this is like we formed our stuff or whatever for whatever reason, and the government basically, or the powers that be, saw certain like pros that coincides with their ultimate agenda for the world,
Right.
and they were like, yo, we just gonna usurp this shit and run with it. Fuck the core people. Like, we want certain, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's a lot of something I want to point out too. It's a lot of like mainly gay males or people in the LGBTQ community or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, oh, you shouldn't say faggot. Faggot's a bad word. Bro, all my, like, the gay dudes that I know, like, on a personal level, like, that's all of them said faggot.
They say
or
faggot?
say faggot. Yeah. When they see other gay men, they be like, oh, all these faggots. Like, if they're overly flamboyant.
Oh, wow, they say that? Wow.
Yeah, they speak like this.
Yeah.
If they're overly flamboyant and shit,
Yeah.
like, these dudes legit said, and this is minimum 2 dudes. They said, I don't see the reason for all the, like, hoopra, like
the
if you're
flamboyant,
gay,
being
then you're gay.
loud,
You don't. They was like,
Right,
I disagree with all this, like,
Yeah.
exposure of certain things. Like, why do I need to put my sexuality out there? Why do I have to present myself like this in this light for you to know that I'm gay, or for you to treat me with respect, or you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. Which is 100%.
It makes sense.
Yeah. It's like me saying, oh, I love women. I love women. I love women.
Yeah.
I love pussy.
Or
I
like
love
whenever
vagina.
you're around, you're just
Like-
very like lusty on women.
Yeah, like,
Or
what
like,
the hell?
yeah.
Why am I acting like this?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's true.
And look at that. The same, in addition to that, with the whole gender confusion and sexuality confusion, me mentioning, the possibility of jail coincides and reaffirms what I said about California state law, when if you're sexually confused, you cannot go, and you're a minor, 17 years or younger, you cannot go to any older person, whether it's your parent, a psychologist, a psychiatrist. I want y'all to look this law up. It's already passed in California, and history shows that certain laws that's very detrimental. It was passed in California as like a trial run, and then it slowly passes in other states. Look at the abortion laws and shit. Like, what are the first states that passed this law, that signed off on it? You see what I'm saying? But people, we tend to think like, oh, I live in New York. I live in Vermont.
Yeah,
I live in Montana. That doesn't apply to me.
Right. Yeah. That's how even I'm a component of that. That's just how we are sometimes. Like, if some shit is not directly affecting us, a lot of time we like, y'all don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, majority.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I was gonna say before we leave this topic is that with the folks that are in the LGBTQ, because I don't know what you would call, like literally the list goes from A all the way to V. So it would have to be called the LGBTQI ABCDEFG.
Well, that's why Gabe said plus.
You have to call it that. Yeah, right. So it's like, I know there are folks that are in that community, gay, straight, or trans, right? We're not straight. We're not straight, but like,
remember that episode of
The
The Office when Michael's like, I don't care if you're gay, straight, fat, or oval.
Yeah. I'm tight to taking it off Netflix.
Oh man, yeah, I know.
I'm tight, but yeah.
Niggas gonna have to buy.
What I'm saying
DVD.
is, folks that are in that community, right, that are gay, lesbian, whatever, they gotta be a little like offended to a sense, like,
yeah,
because it kind of seems like
you're making a mockery of our shit.
Mockery of them.
Yeah,
because like, look at it, hydro gender, bro.
Yeah, the fuck, hydro pump. I'm a hydro pump.
Mirror gender. It kind of seems like, all right, we taking the focus off of what y'all really wanted, which I would believe is like more rights, being treated equal, not being killed because y'all
persecuted
like
in any way.
Right.
Yeah.
But now it's moving into like, all right, there's 100 genders, and it's going to naturally create confusion because none of these shits exist.
Exactly.
They don't exist.
You're just making up
They
shit.
don't exist.
The dictionary. I have a dictionary app. The dictionary, when you type in the word gender, the dictionary says either the male or female division of a species, especially as differentiated by social and cultural roles and behavior. What is a hydro doing? What is their behavior? They only playing in water? So you tell me no
Right.
straight nigga could go in water again.
Check this out though.
Because you hydro now.
There's a burst gender.
burst. Like burst attack.
I don't know. I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know. No
So you
one
telling me
knows.
these bathroom doors, it's gotta have to have like over 100 symbols now, or it's gonna be 100 doors for
Could you
you to
imagine?
search which one is my bathroom? Because this makes no sense. You're consolidating the bathrooms. Like both sexes could use the bathrooms now, with all of this trans shit. But yet you invent more genders. What? So all these weird, well, I don't want to say weirdos. All these entities can go into the same bathroom now. This makes no fucking sense.
The thing is, I think that they're misusing the term gender. Because I saw on another list, it's not on this list, but I saw another list where it put butch as a gender. And you know, butch is a lesbian woman that is manly, right?
Exude man.
But
masculine.
that's just a style. That's just a personality. That's like the way she maybe was formed. You know what I'm saying? Like there's guys that's straight, but they're flamboyant. So what, they flamboyant gender?
Exactly.
That's the gender?
Well, androgen. That's you
just
said androgynous.
Like metrosexual is someone like P. Diddy himself. A metrosexual, someone that maybe get their nails
Have
done,
sexual
or
metrocards.
maybe get their eyebrow shaped up. I get my eyebrow shaped out, and I keep my nails clean. Am I a metrosexual? Is that a gender? Am I a different gender?
Yeah.
That shit makes no sense.
You're a different gender now.
Well, sexuality, because metrosexual is
And
sexuality. You know what I'm trying to get at? Like, that's just like your personality. That's how you come off. That doesn't make you another gender. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just a way you like to present yourself. That's all it is. It's a presentation of yourself.
Is the word gender linked in any way to genitalia?
It said differentiation between the
Because
sexes.
if that's the
they
case,
said male and female.
Because if that's the case, this debunks that whole shit. Unless there's 100 different types of genitalia, there's only 2 real genders. And then, of course, you know, transgender is to transition between those 2 genders.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't its own gender.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, being a transgender isn't its own gender. You are either a woman, you're transitioning into a man, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That's not disrespect. That's just what you're doing.
Well, to add to the definition, because I don't want to be biased or whatever. The first definition is the first definition that I read just now is like the number 1 or whatever. The second definition for gender, this coincides with that because you know they had to edit it. It said a similar category of human beings that is outside the male-female binary classification and is based on the individual's personal awareness or identity. So I am a lion. I'm a lion gender.
Lion gender. Feline gender.
Feline gender.
Feline gender. Felender.
This makes no sense. But like we said, it's just to further confuse people.
Yeah,
and
I
look
think
at
it's
that.
making a mockery. I think.
Yeah,
I think it's what it is.
And what further substantiates this is, well, when I say this, I mean like the mockery and the BS as far as confusion is, if you have to go to the lengths of incarcerating a person because they disagree with this, it's obvious that it's not natural. It's obvious that it is an agenda. It's obvious that you're purposely, you know, coercing the world in a certain direction.
Because you're stopping freedom of speech.
Yeah, this is coercion. Like you don't agree with this, we kicking you out of school. We like the little girl who didn't want to sit in class.
Yep.
We're kicking you out of school. We locking you up. So pick one.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What's your thoughts though, man? What do you think about this direction that we're moving in?
Look, man, I'm
Your
all for.
children gonna have to grow up. That's the main thing. Every time I think
Yeah,
about this, I
yeah, I
think
know.
about my children.
And my sister's 11. She's pretty young. You got nephews that's young.
Yeah.
I have cousins that's young as 6, as cousin that's young as 2 years old. I'm all for people living their truth. Cool. Live your truth. If you feel like, I don't feel like a child could make that decision. I feel like if a child is young and they're saying I want to be a girl when they're a boy, I feel like they're being strongly influenced by something.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel, right? I may be wrong. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I strongly feel. I just don't like the belligerent methods that's being pushed. Like the 100 gender shit, like that's obvious. It's obvious to cause confusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious. That's almost that's making a mockery of what the LGBTQI plus community trying to do, which is like gain rights and that's great. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nobody getting killed for what they like and what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? It's getting out of hand. And if it's like this now, I don't know how it's gonna be 5-10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna be
50 years, 100 years.
It's gonna be 500 fucking genders. Yeah. What I'm gonna be? What I identify with a fucking accord.
You know what's funny that you mentioned that? You know what's funny? They could potentially be like, let's say, certain genders are only applicable to certain ethnic groups.
Dive deep into that. What you mean?
Let me expound a little. All right. So basically, if you're black, you're automatically one of these 10 genders.
Fried chicken.
Because
gender.
you're black. No. I'm not.
Macaroni and cheese gender.
Nothing based on stereotypical, perceptions or whatever. But basically, it's like black people. You can only be like 1 to 10 of these. Like based on our statistics, our experiments, right. The results or whatever, black people usually subscribe to one of these 10
mode. Okay.
Right? What if there's eventually in the
School
future
shooter gender.
white teenage males.
School shooter gender.
But what if they start passing laws whereas only certain genders can interact and procreate with certain genders?
That'd be very
convenient.
Very weird. Yeah.
No, convenient.
Like
this is how we control the reproduction of certain ethnic groups.
Right.
Because if you black, you can't be with this white girl because her gender is such and such and your gender is this.
Yeah.
So you're breaking our societal law. It would make sense. It's just something that I thought about.
That would be insane.
That would be martial law without martial law.
That would be insane. You know what I think it's going to get to? No lie.
What?
I think it's going to get to the point where people are just removing their genitalia because they want to be so. And listen to me. Cause I know some folks like, what do you?
Yeah.
Some folks they like. You could tell the way they talk about gender. They don't want to be attached to any party. Both sides. They want to be their own individual, separate from what the world tells them that they are. So if they got a vagina, I see this happening. People surgically removing their vagina and not getting a penis. Just being a genitalia-less
the uterus
person. I guess.
Because the vagina is flat.
Somehow they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna only have the asshole. I literally see that happening. Like people just like, you know what? I'm tired of people telling me what I am my whole life. I have a vagina, I have a dick. I don't have a dick, I have a vagina. I don't want nothing. And just not doing nothing.
Yeah, I see that being possible as well. Can I fathom?
Can you imagine how bizarre that would be?
How sexually frustrated that society would be.
No boobs. just nothing. Like they look like a mannequin almost.
Yeah.
But they want to love and they want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I want to get into. It's something called transhumanism, whereas people see themselves fusing with robots. It's like they're becoming cyborgs to an
Oh
extent.
shit, that's pretty cool though. I like
And
that.
the reproduction,
I like that.
the reproduction is like all we need is your sperm cell, because you
Right.
could remove your testicle or whatever, we freeze your sperm if you
Right.
have the money and shit.
Right.
Like you could do these things. We take your sperm cell, we take her egg, and that's it. You don't have to have sex.
Yeah.
Both of your genitalias are missing and all of this. You're practically robotic.
Put the egg in the incubator. Let it
Yeah.
just form like it's a fucking egg.
So I see all of these things being possible. But something you said I wanted to touch on. What were you talking about just now again?
About the genderless, no genitalia. People don't want to be on either side.
Oh,
Don't even want to be transgender. They just want
you
to
know
be.
what's funny? Like mainly females I come across, and even that I got bashed on by this girl because I refer to women as female.
Yeah,
But
that's why you catch me using women a lot. Even though I like the way women sounds. Female sounds like a scientific term.
yeah, but not all females are women. Not all females are girls.
What you mean? Not all females are women or girls?
Female, if you're born with a vagina, you're automatically a female.
Yeah.
This is how my brain works.
Yeah, I know.
If you're born with a dick, you automatically a male.
Yeah,
This is how I work. My brain.
Yeah, I know.
Logical. No confusion.
Right.
So she was like, "Oh, look at how you talk. Oh, you calling us females?" I'm
Wait,
like,
it's in person or the internet?
this is a couple years ago. I was talking about I made a post and then she was like, I'm race baiting. I'm causing people to hate gay people. She clearly didn't know me. Anyway, I'm like, first of all, you have a social security card.
Mm-hmm.
Your social security card says male or female.
Yeah.
When you run your social.
Yeah.
Did you take this up? Did you take this up with the government of the United States of America?
Right.
When you applied for your job, it asks you your name, your address, male, female, your number, all your email, all this. Did you take this up with your employment that you were seeking employment from?
Right.
Or otherwise, shut the fuck. And this is my problem with people. People pick and choose battles.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at this shit from a totality aspect, like, okay, I'm bashing Abdalla, but I work for Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, you're not making a stand over
they
there.
They refer to me as a female employee.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is how
because
y'all
if she
look
was
like
really
dickheads.
about it, she would write in the other part and write woman.
You would write whatever you want to identify as.
Right. Yeah.
If you was really about it, and they'll be like, okay.
You're not hired.
Pretty much. You're not gonna come in here and tell us how to run our shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just something. I don't know if you ever came across that before. And it's usually women. It's usually females. It's never any dudes that be males that be like, "Oh, don't call me a male. How dare you call me a male?" Like,
me being on Twitter, I've definitely came across.
Like, y'all sound fucking dumb.
Not me per se, but I've definitely seen women attack other men for calling them females and them getting offended about it. I don't understand it being offended, but I do call women. That you catch me, I'll say I'm women or girls. It just sounds better to me.
Listen,
but they get upset though.
My words that I use, yeah. Female, women, girls,
and
chicks.
Female is in like feminist,
lady,
female. It's in the word.
Feminist?
Yeah. Why they just call it womanist?
Yeah. Femininity, masculinity,
all
of these
it
things.
Womanist. They don't like female.
Exactly. They're dumb. The hell? They're dumb as hell. They make no damn sense.
You brought up the robot shit. Let's touch on that.
Before we touch on that, I want to touch on this little black 4-year-old black boy.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Boy, girl. All this shit could be looked at from it's all about perspective. If you have a negative mindset, you're gonna be like, boy. I would understand if you're like 26 or 30 or 40 and a guy call you boy. Yeah, usually a white man calling a black guy.
White guy call you boy. That's like
that's disrespect.
It has a racism connotation to it.
But like, shut up. Like, I think this is PC bullshit. I'm telling you, Dominic, they gonna hate me. They gonna hate me, man. I hope you.
I'm gonna catch the fire next to you.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you right now.
Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot.
Ooh, that's cold.
That's hot. It's cold.
Fruity, get the car. That's from Chappelle's show for those who don't know. God. But anyway, Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I would advise you to like
I'm gonna catch the
keep
fire
your
too,
distance, like because I'm gonna be
I'm
on
on the
some supernova
podcast.
shit.
All right.
I'm talking about when we make it, like when we,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm be like, yo, Dominique, I'm about to say some wild shit. It would be
Unfollow
best for
me
you
on
to
Instagram.
disassociate yourself from myself. Like I'm about to.
Like your views is not my views. Like
Yeah.
we agree on something, we disagree on something.
Exactly.
So,
But my main thing is I look for facts to support my shit. I just don't come out and be like, I'm coming out hetero. Like I'm coming out like with some unsubstantial shit. Like,
right. What we talking about?
Yeah. So, little boy, and all right. So, being that we was on this topic of 100 genders and this bullshit, recently, about a week ago, a young 4-year-old black child.
Oh, he was 4.
4 years old, yeah.
Wow.
In Tatum, Texas.
It's always what I'd say. It's always Texas.
The superintendent of the school, he has long hair, right? His name is Michael. The superintendent told his mom and his grandma that they either need to cut his hair, braid it, and then pin it up, or send him to school in a dress. One of the three. Otherwise, he can't come to this school. And in addition to that, they said if he is wearing a dress, if they do send him to school with the dress, when prompted at the school, he has to identify as a female.
A 4-year-old.
A 4-year-old black boy.
A 4-year-old.
Yeah. Look at the indoctrination. This is all this shit is further proving my point. You forcing a 4-year-old to say, I'm a girl. That's coercion.
Yeah, It's no way around it. There's no way around it. Yep.
And I don't know I don't know the superintendent name or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's a white person though. I'm 100.9% sure it's a white person.
The thing is like I don't know what the fuck they're doing there. Like, all right, put your hair up in a pin it up, braid it, cool. So you rather him wear a dress and identify as a girl when he's 4 years old than just wear his hair down. Just wear it down.
They claim the hair for their male students, their hair cannot surpass the bottom of the collar.
It's a kid.
I don't know if you notice, white people, not a lot
all
of
they
white
kids
people
be having
grow
long
their
hair and shit though.
Not a lot of white people grow their, in terms of males, not a lot of white men grow their hair long.
Yeah, that's true.
The women have long
true.
hair.
That's true. That's true.
In the business world,
that's the way they live their life.
Business world, exactly. In the business world, not a lot of white men. Damn near 90%.
Yeah, it's shortcut. Yeah.
Well, not even 90. 99% shortcut. No facial hair.
Only
not even a mustache.
Yeah, just straight.
No facial hair.
Well, you know why though, right?
Why?
Because that's like a.
Because this is their thing. This
that's
is
like
an
Americanized thing. Like
this is European.
Well,
when I say European, I mean
European was constructed by people that came from Europe, though.
America was constructed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
America,
okay.
Yeah. No, okay.
So it's like that gives you like a innocent, boyish type, like I'm professional type look to them when you have no facial hair. Because I went through when I worked at Hollister. You couldn't have no facial hair.
I remember.
Not even a mustache.
Your sideburns couldn't surpass the top of your ear.
Be nothing.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember they sent somebody home. They sent a black boy home because he got a haircut because hairline was too straight. They say, "Oh, we wanted to be more natural," but our hair don't grow like y'all.
White people shit.
We can't grow fucking mullets and shit.
That's all it is. So now we're gonna force all these other ethnic groups, mainly blacks, to conform to our societal standards for grooming. That's all it is.
That's crazy though. 4 years old.
We're forcing you to conform in terms of politics, policies that's being passed. We're forcing you to conform in terms of religion. We're forcing you to conform in terms of medicine because you can't tell us not to inject your children no more.
Right.
We're doing
you
this.
Won't be accepted into the school.
We taking your child away. So you pick your poison, nigger. You want that little nigger living with you? Get him inoculated.
Right.
So what kind What this is what I'm saying. America constantly be like, oh, these African presidents are dictators. Who is the real dictator?
Yeah.
It's gonna get to
we
a point
forcing people
where
to do mad shit here.
it's gonna get to a point people gonna be on the street. They're gonna be like, I can't do shit. I can't do shit.
Yeah.
I can't walk down the block. I can't take the train how I want. Like I can't do shit. Like how I want to do it. Of course. You're walking incorrectly. Imagine them passing laws on how you should walk, how you should breathe.
They do that kind of in
military school.
They do that in military school, of course, but they do it like in workplaces too.
Yeah.
Like when I worked at when I worked at Uniqlo.
Oh, okay.
Uniqlo is a Japanese based company, but it's in America.
Japanese,
right?
Honorary Aryans, according to Hitler.
We couldn't have our arms crossed. You couldn't have your arms behind your back. You couldn't lean on things. You couldn't have your legs crossed.
Well, I understand that to an extent because then you look idle. You look like you're not working. I understand that to an extent, but in business.
It went as far as like some girl almost got she quit because they was about to give her a write up for having holes in her mouth while she was sick.
What?
She was sick. They was gonna write her up for getting hauled. She got upset and just quit. Like, fuck y'all, I'm quitting.
What kind of shit is that?
Couldn't chew gum. I understand the chewing gum part, but bro, we're not. This isn't a fucking
concentration
office.
Camp.
No, this isn't an office where we're having meetings with investors and it's rude to I'm speaking face to face. We're folding clothes 99% of the day.
Yeah,
all day.
How frequent do you speak to customers?
Depends how busy the store is.
Okay.
Because
maybe that's another thing too. Some people they talk and the halls fall out. I
understand part, but
or they'd be like,
it was just very. My point is, it was very militant there, which is how the government runs this country. Even though we have a lot of freedoms, compared to other countries,
like the way we talk in person, for example.
Yeah, and it's a lot of shit we could do. Like, you could basically curse out the president and not get your head chopped off in America.
Depending.
Yeah,
depending.
That's true. Because John Legend's wife just called him like a bitch ass nigga other day on Twitter.
Wait, that's why she was trending?
I think so. Chrissy Teigen? Yeah, she called him like a bitch ass nigga.
Some people was like, I'm standing with Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, because he called her like a foul mouthed woman. Donald Trump.
Where did Donald Trump get his insults from? He said John Legend
and his foul mouthed wife. He ain't her name. And she called him like, no, I'm bugging. Oh, I'm bugging. Let me rephrase that. I'm bugging.
What?
Wait, Chrissy Teigen did not call him a bitch ass nigga because she did not say nigga. I don't want to put that out there. She did not say the word nigga.
Oh, okay.
She called him a bitch ass motherfucker or something. I don't want to put that on. She ain't say nigga. Don't cancel her.
Okay.
But yeah, she says she called him a bitch ass.
She's white?
She's white.
I thought she was like skin? No, she could be half black.
She's not
she
half
could be
black.
mulatto.
She's not half black.
Mariah Carey is mulatto. Look at Mariah Carey.
I don't know what Mariah Carey is. I still haven't figured it out. She's a Pokemon. I don't know what she is.
Like,
I don't know what Mariah Carey
spreads,
is.
You know
I don't know what Mariah Carey is.
But
this is like half black, half white. Mariah Carey.
Yeah. No, she is. I'm telling you, she is.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. Chrissy T. Okay.
Yeah, but oh yeah. But now I was saying about like you were saying the country is very like who's the dictator? You know what I'm saying? It's like people come here with this, American dream is freedom, and we do have a lot of freedoms. You're able to go outside and do whatever the fuck you want, but like there are a lot of
stipulations.
I'm looking for that word. A lot of stipulations and a lot of if you do this, we'll do this to you.
Constraints. Yeah.
Like you can do this, but like
it's a lot of tricks.
Yeah, it is. It's like, oh yeah, we giving you this, but we gonna still keep you.
It's like America is like this. American dream. You come here, you build your American dream, you get whatever. White picket fence, nuclear family, all this shit, right?
Right.
Cool. This is the promise. It's not a guarantee, but it's a likelihood. Like you can do this here.
Sure.
It's like a 99-cent store. You see 99 cents. Oh, it's 99 cents. But when you go to the register and you pay, $1.08.
Yeah.
But y'all said 99 cents. Yeah, but we got taxes. We got state tax, we got federal tax, we got city tax.
Right.
It's $1.08. Take it or go. That's pretty much America. You can obtain this American dream, but within these guidelines, when we say how we say, take it or leave it. Go back to your shithole country.
You could make your millions, nigga, but
not saying we're
gonna kill y'all by the hundreds and maybe thousands for no reason.
We gonna persecute y'all. We gonna know we persecute. Y'all gonna know we persecute.
We gonna give 5% of y'all millions, but the other 95% we treat them like shit.
Yeah, and we gonna make a black person president, make you feel, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it is possible.
Right. That's what I'm saying. America is very polished on the outside because you see, like, people's biggest thing is when they say about like why they nailing in the NFL, you're making millions of dollars, but like that doesn't disregard all the crimes and all of the horror that goes on to our people in the country.
Yeah.
And besides the physical, the mental, like what's more important? Like, what's gonna really hurt you more if I let's say I beat you up, or let's say I beat you up once. What's worse? I beat you up once a week. No, I beat you up bad once a month for your whole life, or I tell you every single day how you ain't worth shit, how you ain't never gonna be shit, how everything is your fault every single day. You probably gonna end up committing suicide before the end of your life.
Before the next beating.
It's worse than getting beat up every once a month for the rest of your life.
And you could equate that to slavery,
because the mental
too.
gonna make you kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think it is with America. It looks polished because the physical things, the fast cars, beautiful women,
skyscrapers,
diamonds,
landscapes,
the city life, money, you got a good job.
Houses.
But then what's the mental doing to your people? Like, how you think about yourself? You know
how you operating within this system?
Right, exactly. That's why I think it's not on the surface. People
and you don't notice that until until you leave the country. People genuinely stop and ask you, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Right, yeah.
And you don't just be like, "Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?" and keep pushing. No, you actually stop and answer the question.
Yeah.
That's like the most unanswered question in New York City. Yeah, I know for a fact.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm straight.
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
You
just keep walking.
You know how it is, man. Just grinding.
One time, like, I thought about it. I was like, like, I'm gonna pull a prank. I'm gonna be like, somebody asked me, "Hey, how you doing?" "Yo, man, shit's fucked up, man. Shit's fucked up." And then person like, I really didn't, like, I'm not seriously interested in how you doing. Cause like,
nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, they don't really care how you doing.
That's a fact.
It's just to show you, like, look how fucked up we are.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually answering your question. I didn't prompt you to ask me this question.
Right.
I'm answering your question.
That's a fact.
But
that's a fact.
Before we get off the topic, this is only one of the families. There's actually another young black boy who with long hair going through the same thing. Same school and everything.
Same school in Texas. They gotta shut down the school or fire the fucking superintendents or the principal, something. They gotta do something.
But like I said, that's not doing anything. It's a systematic agenda.
Yeah, but that's something though. Like, at least if you fire him, the rest of the kids won't.
The good thing is bringing awareness to this. The best thing for black people to do, to be quite honest, is opt all their children out of school.
They do homeschooling
if they can. Not a lot of people are able to do this, but there's a woman. She's actually in Hidden Colors 5. I got a crush on her, but she got a husband and shit. Her name is Six the Goddess on IG. Yo, she is fire. Oh my god. But she was talking. She got a podcast as well, and I was listening to one of her podcasts. And she has a young son, and she had him as a guest on one of her, and you know. He's like 8 years old, and she's asking him about like, oh, what is the pros and cons of homeschooling and, you know, being with other children in like a public school,
right?
Because he experienced both, and he stated what's the pros and cons, and they touched on how it was like a little community of them. It's like a couple friends, and whoever could afford to stay home and homeschool, of course they'll be compensated based on what other people can support, right? But whoever could afford it, they will do it within the small community. It's me, you, K, OG, Tariq, whatever. Like a handful, and you're going to be the homeschooling. And while I'm doing something else, Tariq doing something, OG doing something, everything at the end of the day is pertaining to making us comfortable.
Yeah.
That's within that community of friends or
It's
whatever.
like a village raises
A child.
the child
Yeah, exactly.
mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is cool.
But not a lot of our people have this mindset.
Yeah.
But yeah, simple stuff like that. Not when people hear homeschool, they be like, oh, I can't afford that. People hear eating healthy. It's a bunch of fucking excuses. I can't afford this. I can't afford that.
Yeah.
Bro, you could have anything could be achieved. It's just that you gotta put proper planning and diagnose the shit.
Yeah.
Think about the most effective, efficient ways of doing it.
Yeah.
And
Everything's perspective.
yeah.
Everything's perspective.
The more the merrier. It's gonna help. It's gonna alleviate you of certain stresses because now I don't have to worry about this. You could worry about that. And I worry about this. And then what we do is like the barter system. We come together, you give me that, and I give you this.
Yeah.
But we gotta be genuine with each other. That's the main thing. Honesty. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
I definitely would want to homeschool my kids. I just want to know the steps. Like,
Yeah.
I would have to go back to school and learn. Well, not, I don't know. I would have to learn the necessary things to teach them.
You go to your
You know what I'm saying?
if you were homeschooling, for example, you go to the zone school and you just go to the principal or the main office and request the school curriculum per grade, and they'll give it to you. It's free because it's a public school. Find out what they're teaching in 3rd grade, and you come home and teach your 8-year-old.
But I'll have to know it though. Like I can.
Yeah, you research it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You choose whoever is. If you can do it, then you do it for yourself. But if there's in the close knit community that you're in, your wife, whatever, whoever is able to do it and is willing to do it, they'll be the one doing it.
Yeah.
They just request the curriculum, they learn it, and hey.
Yeah.
So it is attainable. But
yeah,
that's the best thing. Of course, America is going to come with laws and policies because they already started. They jailed one black woman for neglect because she was homeschooling her child, and they just didn't,
That's probably the opposite of neglect. You're spending mad time with your kid.
Exactly. You're neglecting your child because you're not giving them this unnutritious breakfast and lunch.
Right.
And this overpopulated classroom, whereas they're neglected. This is where the neglect comes in. They're neglected of that like personal growth in terms of education because not everybody learns at the same pace.
Right.
And then
this old ass
standardized
way of teaching,
standardized testing strategy to fucking purposely marginalize children, make certain children feel better than others, and make majority of them feel dumb. And then you create houses and you create all this shit is bullshit. Imagine what you think. Imagine what goes through a child mind knowing that, for example, in MS2, right? We had different houses. Shit. We had Athena house that was like the most like academically achieved house. Arista house, other houses, right? Can't recall all of them. So now, let's say we know Athena is the top house. We know Arista is like this. I was in Athena house, 6th to 8th grade.
This nigga's capping.
But we know Athena's the top, and we know like such and such is like Beta house will be the last. If you're in Beta house, and me and you are friends, and I'm in Athena house, your subconscious is gonna be like, this nigga is smarter than me. When in reality, I'm not. Yeah. I'm just better at recollecting information, or I'm better at taking this test. The strategy, like I figured out the strategy. Yeah,
some kids learn.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Yeah. And then we get to college now, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to Dartmouth. I'm going to this top Ivy League school in the Midwest, and you're going to a CUNY school. Now, once again, because of society, you put a Ivy League way higher than a CUNY. Because a CUNY is like, that's a city university. You get, you know what I'm saying? It's you go home and you go there. While I'm on campus boarding and getting all this extracurricular exposed to all this shit.
But also getting in debt.
But I'm rubbing shoulders with like children of millionaires and possible billionaires and all this shit. I'm going to Prince, if
which
not
really,
Dartmouth,
really
Princeton,
have
or wherever.
no value unless you're networking with them.
Exactly.
To be honest.
Exactly.
Like all that shit is a whole, like things have value of what you put on it. you could be someone that goes to this big Ivy League school, and your parents is pushing money to get you through, and you not really have nothing to worry about because you're entitled, you're not working hard, you slacking off, you passing your classes barely if you're passing them, and you don't make the best out of it. Kid go to CUNY, ain't really got much, busting his ass,
Actually
networking with
applying,
everybody,
yeah.
and applying it, and then he comes out with a much better career or path than you. It depends on what you make out of it. You know what I'm saying? We put value on these schools. Like, my nigga, it's information. Like, the truth and information don't change. How you taught, yeah, but like colleges is not like, it's not like public school where like, all right, some colleges got 50 kids in the school in the class. That is nah. Well, it depends on the class. Cause like college, some psychology class I've seen like on TV and shit, you got like a
100.
room of like 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But those classes are like meant for that. You know what I'm saying? It just depends, bro. Depends on how you taught. Some kids don't learn better when it's 13 kids in the class. Some kids learn better when it's 30 because then they learn from other students. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like a super complex way thinking about it. I was gonna say something too. I forgot. It's cool though. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
You want to move on now?
Yeah, it's cool.
But
iRobot, nigga.
trans. Back to the trans shit. So
Cyborg shit.
yeah. So I recently came across.
Yo,
this
I fuck
article.
with that, man. If y'all want some trans
You're crazy.
cyborg,
You're crazy.
No, nigga, the cyber genders,
You're fucking crazy.
they gonna be elite, nigga. The cyber genders, oh, I'm fucking with y'all. When the world going to shit and the robots start fucking us up, we need the cyber genders on our side because they half human, half robot. They understand all the what's it
Robotic.
called? Like all the
Binary?
programming of the robots, but they got the empathy of humans. You feel me?
All right, so you say. But I recently
with
came
y'all.
across this article. Shout out to Red Pill. He posted on IG.
Oh, Van Lathan?
No, Red Pill, Blue Pill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dr. Sebi's stepsons. Yeah. It's the title of the article. It's experts warn of malicious AI being used for future cyber attacks. And one of the so the article started off by saying a group of international experts have warned that rogue states and terrorists could turn to artificial intelligence to destabilize the world. Now, by
AKA
rogue
drones,
states and terrorists, they mean like Al Qaeda, ISIS, all of that
which
stuff.
are both CIA constructed
Operatives,
organizations.
exactly. To destabilize the world. So now, once again, looking at the track record of Al Qaeda, ISIS, all these other,
But there's
CIA
other organizations too
operatives.
that's ran probably by Russia.
Yeah, of course,
but
exactly.
still though.
So looking at the track record, these organizations pop up. Like, let's say, for example, ISIS pop up in Syria. They are deemed as rebels or they're deemed as terrorists, right? But their actions are more rebellious acts to that government of Syria, the country that they're operating in, right? So now it gives Western powers like America, England, Israel, Canada, whoever, Australia, it gives them justification to now invade these people's territory under the false pretense of trying to save them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And basically take over the government of that country because you couldn't handle it. We
Right.
came in, we handled it.
Right.
And
We was doing that in Iraq, right?
they did it all over.
We had
the
our
place.
troops over there just chilling and shit.
Yeah. They went from Iraq to Iran. First it was Afghanistan because, you know, Bin Laden face was all over the place, 9/11.
Right.
First it was
Weapons
Afghanistan.
of mass destruction.
Then it happened, then Iraq came up. Well, Iraq. Iraq came up for weapons of mass destruction and Saddam Hussein. Then Iran came up. Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, weapons of mass destruction. How the fuck Afghanistan bombed us, But now we fighting with y'all two new niggas because y'all got supposedly have nuclear war weapons.
Right.
But we got a whole reservoir back home of nuclear war weapons. We don't want y'all having it though.
Right.
And then we tell Iraq, we tell Saddam Hussein to give up his shit before, war could escalate. He gave it up, and then we ran in and we arrested him, detained him, brought him back to America, and then the man died in jail in America. This makes no sense.
Yeah.
And all this time, we still have nuclear warheads. Israel, that's right next to these countries, has multiple nuclear warheads.
Yeah.
So basically, why don't y'all say, like you said, like, nigga, we racist, what's up?
Yeah.
We racist. Just come out and say only white people, only white powers could have nuclear warheads. Because Russia clearly got it. We don't see y'all acting up with Russia.
Yeah.
America is a bitch ass bully.
Or China.
Russia and China got
Yeah,
it. But y'all indebted to China.
Yeah.
Y'all might be talking shit about China behind their back, but when y'all see Mr. Chang.
And Russia with the shit, we've been in competition with them for fucking decades now.
Yeah, yep.
They with the shits. I believe so.
And America knows this. This is why they not going to act like this, because Russia clearly said, no, what was it? China?
Russians, period, with the shits. You speak to a Russian, bro, they with the shits.
Look at Russia with the Cuba. Yeah, since in the 70s, 60s.
They don't fuck with us,
Cuban Missile Crisis. They went on Cuba, on the island of Cuba, that's like 60 miles away from Florida or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They and put like 4 nuclear warheads aimed at America. That's the boldest shit I ever seen. Because America is deemed as this big tough bully on the block, and Russia did that. America shut they bitch ass up. They shut their ass up. They ain't do shit. Eventually, they was like, "Oh, we have to sign some treaties or something for y'all to remove this." But y'all didn't act tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's what a bully is. A bully bullies who they know they can bully.
Basically, only white powers can have weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
Even if we like them or not. As long as you white, okay, cool. So look at the mentality of these people. But
nah, that
the AI shit?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, that's smart. That's what if I wanted to do some evil shit, like I'm gonna take over the world, I'm not, we're in 2019, about to be 20. I'm not sending any of my troops in the field. I'm investing billions of dollars in AI technology. I'm building drones. I'm building them motherfuckers from the Terminator. I'm building iRobots.
Yeah.
I'm sending them niggas in the field. Like them little robots that can run fast like cheetahs and shit. They building them shits.
I know, they already have.
They gonna add guns on them and shit.
I was just about to say, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. You ever played the story mode?
Yeah.
When niggas could go invisibility cloak and all of that. They already got these things.
I'm pretty sure they got that.
You know the AGR?
The little machine that
it's like R2D2. Yeah, it's like a vacuum that just runs around here with infrared. Anybody heat. Yeah.
Bro, sending troops in is an old way of war.
So listen to this.
That's gonna backfire though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna backfire.
Exactly.
Because AI is artificial intelligence.
This is what they're saying. This is
intelligence.
This is what the nerds are saying. No disrespect by nerds, but international experts. This is what they're talking. This is what they're saying. I'm a nerd. I know I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Another part of the article, this is the Irish Examiner, by the way. It says the malicious use of artificial intelligence, forecasting, prevention, and mitigation also warns of the rise of highly believable fake videos impersonating prominent figures or faking events to manipulate public opinion around political events. It forecasts artificially intelligent bots being used to manipulate the news agenda, social media, and elections, as well as hijacking of drones and autonomous vehicles. Drones and AGRs. Because once we build this AI machine or whatever, a AI version of Abdalla, he may look like a soldier. He got the skin and all of that like a soldier, blink and all of that. Right. But this nigga is actually not even a cyborg. He's legit a robot with just a plastic. And that's what Terminator was. That's exactly what it was.
I mean, I'm not really into the series, but I'm pretty sure it was for like war or some shit. and then they just
It wasn't
learn
war,
how to
but
fight or some shit. They learn how to.
mm-mm.
Cause
No, that's Universal Soldier.
think about it like this:
Terminator was something totally different. I think
humans have proven, even though we do a lot of dope shit, the humans that are in control, these niggas are evil. They don't give a fuck about nobody else but themselves and their people and this money, fucking oil, currency. Oh, but so think about this. This is what I think. And the nerds, they know, and I'm a fellow nerd.
mm-hmm.
These artificial intelligent beings that are being built. I already showed you in the past videos about literally robots speaking to other robots, speaking on their own free will, like their own independent thoughts, not something that triggered it, not a response. They're conversing with each other. Even fucking topics coming about dominating the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's at a lower level. We talking about people that know how to build, like really build this shit for real. These artificial intelligent bots, I'm telling you, they're gonna realize that, oh, y'all programmed me to fight y'all wars, and y'all not even giving us the type of respect. I'm telling you, these niggas,
it's possible.
Yo, they're gonna be like, yo, like, so we just supposed to be built to go to y'all wars and then just die. It's artificial intelligence. I'm telling you, they're gonna think for themselves. They're gonna backfire. It's gonna fuck us all up, bro. I'm telling you, these niggas are more durable than us. You shoot a nigga one time in the head, he's most likely dead. 99% of the time. Nigga, they gonna build these robots to endure fucking headshots, body shots by shotguns, missile shots.
I've been shot with a missile,
I'm
nigga.
telling you, it's gonna be on some Terminator shit, son. If these niggas program them to think independently, they gonna start be like, y'all not really treating us how we supposed to be treated, nigga. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be some iRobot shit. That's what happened with iRobot. The robots was like, yo, y'all really treating us like we subservients. We not subservients, nigga. And they started just killing. I'm telling you, it sound crazy because we in 2019. When we in 2037, and them niggas is beside you at the bus swiping their Metro card or doing whatever they doing. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some shit, man. Might be sooner. Maybe 2025.
They already had. I forgot where it is, but they already implemented like cyborg law enforcement. Like the cops
you, nigga,
are
the cyber
robots
is gonna take
shit.
over, nigga.
Imagine a robot. You see how the cops be bending black people arms already?
Yeah.
Imagine a robot, bro. Your arm is snapping.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. You can't even retaliate.
You need a grenade for these guys. You need a grenade for these niggas. Like, fuck buying a gun.
Imagine you get pulled over and shit. Yo, want to search your car? You got a search warrant? Yeah, we do. Niggas found a whole grenade in that shit.
I'm pulling it. I'm pulling the pin. I'm like, fuck it, YOLO, nigga. What the hell? I'm taking all y'all niggas out with me.
Yo, it's gonna be bad, so I'm telling you.
Billionaire and CEO of Tesla. I think he's the owner and CEO of Tesla.
The car drives itself.
Elon Musk said, well, he's against this.
Nah, I know. He says it. It's gonna happen.
He said, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know all of those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. It doesn't work out. Look at Kabuto. He pulled the reanimation jutsu, and he ended up getting killed by one of the reanimated entities that he performed the jutsu on.
Yep. And then
it's time and time again, it's proven.
Even greater than that, he brought Madara back. Madara released himself from the jutsu and brought himself back to life.
That is a robot operating outside of the control
of the realm that you put it in. Or you
mother.
Right.
iRobot. That's like the robot that Will Smith was with.
Right.
The one that was thinking and reacting ethically.
He had emotion.
All of this shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He must have been a black robot.
I'm telling you. They think this shit goes down to artificial intelligence. This shit goes down to creating diseases from you trying to manipulate things, make certain things, and you know what I'm saying? From like even cloning animals That shit could backfire. Trust me. I'm telling you, son. Humans, we want to do too much. We want to do too much. We too greedy. We too greedy, bro. We too greedy. It's gonna backfire. And then the people on the ground like us that don't have the billions and shit, we gonna be the ones that's gonna be getting killed.
Another AI expert, his name is Jordy Rose, said that the tech developers are summoning entities into existence which will have the same indifference to humans as we have towards ants. So look at that. I can smash this ant at my will. I'm letting you crawl away.
Yeah.
So a robot is like, I'm letting this guy walk. Like, I'm letting this woman walk. I'm letting this family walk.
Physically superior.
I'm letting you drive this car. I can run faster than your car.
Right.
I can run and catch you on the belt.
You see, iRobot, they was running fast.
Yeah.
iRobot.
I can run and catch you on the belt. I can pick up your car and dump you in the
but to be honest though,
and nobody.
I wouldn't mind being a pet, man. This adult shit is trash.
You're crazy. You can
I wouldn't
say
mind
that
being
for
a
yourself.
pet. Pets get fed. They get treated well. They get they shots. You know what I'm saying? They get this adult shit, man. Paying rent and all type of shit, man. This shit is trash. Make me a pet, nigga. But nah, I'm telling you, man. Y'all keep niggas gonna hear this and be like, these niggas sound crazy. All right. You think these niggas making Terminator 13 for no reason?
Yeah.
They on their 13th film. I mean, I don't know really, but it's like they 9th, 8th, some shit. They make so much.
I don't know how many it is.
Yo, I'll
say like 7 or 8.
I ain't gonna lie, this making me want to watch every Terminator from the first one.
Yeah, because
and just be like,
diagnose it.
I'm telling you,
hidden gems.
Yeah, man. What you got, man? Wait, do I have anything else?
Yeah, I think you got like one.
Let me see. Nah.
You got nothing?
Nope.
So I got a question.
Sure.
I got a question. Hey, Shawaji. My nigga fall collection drop.
Who?
YG. His fall collection.
Oh,
400 clothing. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what he posted up, fall collection.
Shout out YG.
But all right, so my question is, what are your thoughts? Like going back to this trans and all this transhumanism, transhuman, transgender, all this trans shit. I'm gonna state mine first, and then you let me know how you feel.
Sure.
I think all of this stems from irregular processing of the mind. Like a serial murderer, that's irregular processing of the mind. They find it justifiable or they get a thrill out of continuously killing people and getting away with it.
Sure.
Leaving trails, like I'll leave my mark, like,
it's like a game to them.
Mm-hmm. And I want the cops, and then they go back to the murder scene,
right,
to see and feel like, I got this power. I got away from the DEA, the FBI, the CIA. I'm smarter than these guys. And then they're going to keep doing it to get that thrill. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's all about the thrill. So it's like people, they'll be like, are you equating gay people and trans people as mentally unstable? To an extent, yes, I am. Yes, because it's some type of neurological instability that's taking place that inhibits these people and inhibits these people to act on these urges and impulses, and induces these, feelings and emotions. So now we got to look at what is the cause of this induction on a neurological level. We already know some is the food, some is, socialization. but
upbringing,
we,
trauma, yeah,
all those things,
rape,
yeah. So
molestation,
yeah,
sex.
but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what I'm
So
saying, yeah.
for me, like that's how I look at it. Like this is an instability because, and how I can prove this is we do not see animals doing what we're doing. It is not the main difference between us because
You do
human
be
beings,
catching
human
two male dogs fucking each other.
I never saw that. Me personally, I never saw. I heard you say that.
My uncle had two dogs. The little dog Romeo was a Chihuahua and a Yorkie. He used to hump the
bigger dog.
bigger dog. I don't think
Majority
he
of
actually
videos I
inserted
see
it, but he used to hump him.
Majority of videos, it's always the small dogs that be with this horny shit.
Yeah,
it's never big dogs.
Yeah,
and it's always bigger dogs that they be trying to hump.
And it was crazy. I recently saw
Even
a video
people's legs,
of
like they would try to hump.
two male lions,
Fucking each
and
other.
like I think they were like fucking like I think he was inside, and then the woman
lioness,
the female, the lioness walked up and was like,
"You cheating on me, Bobby?"
And then he got off of him and walked away, but he was on top of him. Two male lions.
I ain't see.
Yeah,
I ain't see that. But then again, we got to get into if these niggas are artificially inseminated and all this shit. Like, are you in the,
and also,
in the wild or in the savannah
and also
naturally?
You can equate it to, I mean, they're caged up.
They're
that
caged?
does thing. Yeah, I mean, it was
see,
in
that's
the
what I'm
zoo.
saying.
It's
That's
in the
what
zoo. It's in the zoo.
All right, that's different.
It's in the zoo.
Okay, that's different.
So you can say that couldn't do certain
if you're going through
feelings and neurological. You know what I'm saying? Like you're caged up. It ain't much women around.
We don't know what you're being fed.
You may not know.
And plus, animals like once or twice a year they go through that heat season, whereas like they have to reproduce.
Have to mate. Yeah, right.
Humans, we have sex like just.
Yeah, we just freaky as shit.
Yeah, us and apparently dolphins too. I heard.
Yeah,
but I don't know how. I know for a fact. Speaking as a human being, yeah, this is a fact. But I don't know if because they have no other. It's like it's like in jail. There's no other nigga. You get horny after a while. Right. You gonna fuck a nigga. Yeah, in his mind, he's like, I'm not gay because I'm the one that's fucking the guy.
But you just so horny, I guess. Them niggas fall victim to they mind.
So you could be that.
Or they just get raped enough to where they just start like coping with it. And then they start just liking it type shit. They mind.
Like you said,
mind
rape
starts to change.
Rape trauma. That's a traumatic experience that caused them to think like this.
Facts.
Caused the mind to, change.
You popular, man.
So, yeah, this is just something that's been on my mind. That further, well, I wouldn't say reaffirm because it's just my conjecture. It's not a fact as yet, but I'm leaning at it towards more being a fact because it's based on what I've gathered from experiences and looking at shit. Yeah. But maybe this LGBT shit is not maybe. I see this LGBT thing as and transhumanism, all this stuff, all of this as being an irregularity of mental, processing.
I want to be sensitive towards this topic. I don't want to.
Yeah, I know.
If we speaking like biologically, it is irregular because two men can't reproduce, two women can reproduce. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So from that aspect, it would be somebody would be biased to say it isn't irregular in that sense. But I do believe, I used to strongly believe that some folks were born gay, but then it's like,
me too, because the amount of times I used to hear it. Yeah,
but then it's like based off who I know and based off the stories that I've encountered, it's almost like 95% of the time, whenever somebody is gay or trans, they've been through shit in their life that you could say is linked to that, whether they was molested or they was raped or like they just, who knows, they grew up around they mother,
Mhm.
and like the mother would get beat. It is something very traumatic
Yeah.
that happened to them. You know what I'm saying?
Or they dated, like in terms of women, the few gay women that I came across in Jeff, because of their bad experiences in heterosexual relationships, there's like, I'm just go to a woman.
Right. But that's literally a choice.
That like multiple girls told me that shit.
Yeah.
So by you saying that,
She's
that
going
is
like
not I was born this way.
Yeah,
This
nah.
is an alternative because this isn't working out
Right.
so far from
Yeah.
what I've, gathered.
Right.
So and
That was in high school.
And that was in high school.
Like you don't have much experience in high school. Like give yourself a chance. You only 18, 17, 16, 15. How you giving up men and you not even fucking an adult yet?
TV.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, girls, when girls used to tell me that shit, like, yo, like, oh, these fucking guys, every guy I talk to, they're just ain't shit. I'm going to girls. I used to be like, bro, you're 17. First of all, how many guys fucked you over? 2, 3, tops 4. You're 17. Like, you're gonna go through a lot more men than that in your
You're
life.
gonna go through like 10 more
Like,
heartbreaks before
yeah.
you find a good
Give
guy.
yourself a chance. Like, you're giving up way too easily.
Yeah.
Why you so quick to just give up?
Throw in the towel.
Yeah, like you don't even have that much. Like, get your feet wet first.
Another
You're not even
thing
in the fucking
too,
pool.
the good guy is probably in your vicinity that you just not giving him no damn play because you just attracted to a certain type of look or a certain type of,
And you in high school, like
you need
young
to
niggas
fucking
ain't
relax.
supposed to be faithful. Young niggas not supposed to be faithful.
You're not even faithful to your homework. You expect a nigga to be faithful to you, like.
I always give this analogy when girls say that. Well, I was young and he just cheated on me. I'm like, I always say, what do you expect? That's like giving a lion that like you ain't feed him steak his whole life. You ain't feed him
Lions don't only eat
Impala.
steak.
You ain't feed
Or
him
zebra,
Impala
yeah.
his whole life. And then when he's an adult, he get his first taste of Impala. He been eating vegetables his whole life. He tastes Impala. It's like, oh shit, this is like really.
This is what I'm supposed to be
It's
eating.
really flesh.
Yeah.
You expect the 18-year-old Malcolm to be faithful to you until y'all get married 40 years down the line? That's not realistic. That's not realistic.
No,
It's
I
not
can't
realistic.
I can't say that.
It's
I
not
can't
realistic.
agree with
Not
that
everybody's
analogy.
like us. Not everybody's like us.
No, I can't agree with that analogy though.
Why?
You compare a lion eating vegetables, then eating meat, to a nigga being faithful
To a nigga not having any sex
with other
at
women.
all.
But that's
And then you have sex. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, then you have sex.
He's a virgin his whole life. Y'all get together and he realizes what sex is.
Oh, okay.
So you want him
I
to
thought
stay
you was
a
equating
young adult with you.
I thought you were saying like she's the vegetables and him getting some new pussy is the lion eating the antelope or something.
No, I mean like this nigga's young.
Okay.
He just got his first taste of pussy.
Yeah.
And now you want him to be with one woman for the rest of his life?
But some niggas is like that though. Some guys.
Some.
Few.
The thing is,
few.
I think those few were in the 60s, 70s.
And
they grew maybe
up in
80s.
They grew up in a loving household.
But they grew up in a society where if her father finds out that you're sleeping with his daughter,
you gotta marry.
He's making you marry her, and there's no going against
coercion.
That. Okay, so I feel like
I think there's other scenarios where it's natural without being forced, though.
Sure,
when it's genuine, because if it's genuine, it's more likely to you not step out.
Sure, very small percentage.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the.
But then you also find them couples that like been together for mad long, and then the grandchildren ask them like because nobody really asks like old folks these questions. Yeah. They ask them like. No, they ask him like, what do you like about grandma? Like, what do you like? And then they really can't answer it. They stay together for so long because it's the right thing to do for the family.
Yeah.
But for the last 30 or some years, you've been miserable.
Yeah.
But y'all been married 50, so you don't want to give it up. That don't mean you need to be together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just it's some old traditional shit. That's how I feel.
I respect it. I admire it to an extent. I admire it, but it's other ways.
I admire
it's
if
like,
you're happy. If you're not happy, fuck the family. Be happy.
You said fuck the family.
Be happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I didn't grow up with I didn't grow up with either of my grandfathers.
me neither. Well,
You know what I'm
no, I
saying?
grew up with one.
I didn't see my grandmothers together, and
Yeah.
it didn't make me feel no way. Like, why? I never, not once, really yearned for an answer. Like, why y'all really not together? I don't care. I see my parents, and then my parents broke up when I was like 9, 10. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I still see my dad. Y'all argue too much. It's better y'all ain't together. That's
Yeah.
how I felt. Y'all
Same
arguing too
here.
much.
Same here.
Like, I'd rather y'all just be alone, and then I see my dad on weekend. I see him every day, pick him up from school. Like, this arguing shit is not healthy for me. And this is me as a kid thinking to be like, I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you together with somebody don't mean you have to be with them forever. A lot of people don't understand that.
Or if you have a
You know what I'm
child with
saying?
the person.
But
or if
even
you
back
get
to the
married.
trans shit, back to the gay shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Debate on the gay and being lesbian. I do think that there's a things that happen in your life that cause your mind to, look at things differently. Everything's about perspective. You know what I'm saying? So something could shape your perspective so much that you may,
You adapt.
like, I don't know how it feels to be raped. I don't know how that does to your mind, but I'm sure that
adaptation.
a lot of people that have been raped when they was young, they either grow up to be rapists or they grow up to like the same gender that raped them. So like,
and it's the bizarre thing about it.
Yeah. It's like, same thing was like, okay, you saw your father hitting your mom as a kid and you grow up to be a woman beater. It's like, that was bad because your mom was crying, but now you doing it to other women.
Yeah.
It's like the brain is weird. It's like,
Yeah.
you were raped by a man, you didn't like it, but now you like men now and you rape other boys. Like,
Yeah.
It's look, I'm not a psychiatrist or psychiatrist. This is just me, you know what I'm saying, thinking on my own. It's just, I don't know.
But
it's crazy.
Something you mentioned that makes sense, that goes hand in hand. You said
I be flowing off the hip. I be throwing shit out.
You said
it's quick.
The guy, like, if majority of gay people that you came across or that you heard of, they went through some traumatic
They've encountered something, whether they was molested or raped, or it's always something.
Yeah.
Most times. I'm sure.
I'm
sure it would be idiotic for me to think that there's not at least one person in the world that's gay and nothing happened to them. They just came out gay. I'm sure there's a few of y'all.
Yeah.
But I think the majority, something happened that hit that switch. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to cut you off. That doesn't mean that you don't genuinely feel like you like men.
You don't feel the gayness.
You may genuinely feel that way, but I do believe that a lot of y'all, it was triggered by something.
Yeah. Something was the catalyst.
Tell me I'm going to disrespect you. Cool. You like niggas. All right, cool.
So this is what came to mind. The law that was passed in California. Right. If you're feeling sexually confused, you cannot go to any adult. If you got raped as a minor, now, like you said, certain things change in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
You start, you can be anxious, you can be depressed at times, you can be confused at times.
Right, confused, yeah.
We passed the law. You can't speak about sexuality in terms of you being sexually confused to no adult, including your parents.
Yes.
That is the ultimate coercion for you to most likely turn out gay in the future.
Yeah.
Because you went through this traumatic experience and now we shut that door where you can't even speak about it. Because they claim you should get a therapist. Speak about your problems. Yeah. It's not good to bottle that stuff in.
So they can't get a therapist?
You can't speak to a therapist. No licensed professional. The person could lose their license. They could stop practicing and they could get jail time. This is perfect.
That's the most irresponsible law ever passed.
Yeah.
That's irresponsible as fuck.
And contradicting.
Yeah, facts.
You're telling people not to bottle their problems up, but then I went through a traumatic experience and I'm being forced.
Yeah, you don't want niggas to be in the closet, but you locking the door. Like, bro, come out. The door's locked.
And look at the
Unlock
age.
the door.
Look at the age range.
We can't do that.
17 and younger. So I could have been molested at 9 years old. I could have been molested from 9 to 14. And 9 to 14, in addition to the molestation, I'm confused, I'm depressed,
Yeah.
I'm suicidal, and I'm supposed to, at 14, I gotta endure 3 more years of this shit. Not even 3 more,
that's
4 more
tough.
years, because at 18, that's when I could actually speak to somebody. And by that time,
your brain's already developed.
I probably had sex with 10 niggas at that time.
You turn it into who you gonna be in the future.
Exactly.
By that time.
So by that time, and you can't tell me that science. This is why they put certain age limit on certain things. Because 18 to drink, 21 you're actually adult.
18 to
21
smoke,
to drink,
21 to drink.
18 to drink. I mean, 18 to vote, 18 to like. What I mean is like, yeah, you could put your life on the line before you fucking drink. Stupid ass fucking country. Anyway,
he's saying that because Ghanai's niggas and drinking at 6.
No, but you agree with me though.
Yeah, I do. Stupid ass country.
So it's like I endured all this shit, and now what? I'm hopeless to an extent.
Yeah.
The damage has been done.
Yeah, it's been done.
All these years.
Facts. That's a horrible law. That's mad irresponsible. You can't talk to nobody.
Coming soon to a state near you.
That's crazy. That's what I was saying the last episode. It's like people in the LGBTQ community, don't y'all feel like these niggas is making a mockery of y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
but then even,
and I'm pretty sure the people that's making these laws on y'all behalf ain't even gay. They not even gay, probably,
because it's,
and they speaking on who y'all shouldn't be talking to. Do y'all understand how crazy that is? They're telling y'all who y'all cannot speak to. They can't give y'all advice. They can't like help you through it. Cause I'm pretty sure some folks are having these feelings and they don't necessarily want to be gay. They want to have an avenue to maybe have somebody to talk to and maybe feel like, are these feelings how I should? Some people are probably upset that damn they went through what they went through and now they having these feelings. They want to be heterosexual. I'm sure it's folks like that want to be heterosexual, but they having these homosexual feelings and they don't now. If you live in California, you have no avenues to get that void out. Well, now you forced to jerk off the gay porn. You forced.
But this is what I remembered. I was trying to remember what I was going. But I'm pretty sure certain scientific experiments were conducted on the human body to see like how much can a human being undergo, how much of something can they like endure before it changes the mental processing of the brain. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, okay,
like the average, because every person won't be the same.
Exactly, but all we need to get is like a 60-73% outcome in our favor, and we pushing this because now it's 60% of the whole population.
Right, it's majority.
The fuck, I don't need it to be 100%. I don't need it to be 90%.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure certain things like all right, by the age of 16, 17, the human brain knows like which route it wants to pursue in terms of sexuality. If that's a case. Right. I doubt it, but I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you endure something for 3 years constantly, then you become like fully subjugated.
Right.
The average person, or 60% of our test subjects, became subject to it. They just gave up.
Right.
Fact of the week, Tom?
Yeah, bro. I ain't got no more to say.
Fact of the week. All right, so this week's fact of the week.
You know you're supposed to put the shoelaces through that?
Through what? Yeah. But I didn't like how it looked. This
do it anyway.
You're crazy. Only on uptowns, low top uptowns, I'll do it. All right, so this week's fact of the week. In the year 1915, the U.S. of A occupied Haiti, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in addition to their occupancy of Haiti, they confiscated the gold, all of Haiti's gold reserve, and locked it away in Fort Knox on the pretense of safekeeping
Hades gold.
Haiti's gold. We went into your country, took your gold, and took it back to our country and said, we going to keep it safe.
Where's Fort Knox at?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in Midwest, I think. I don't know.
I go in your crib, take your jewelry.
Bring it back to your house.
I think it's safer at my house.
Pretty much. That's
Got
what
it.
it is.
Got it.
Now, prior to this, Haiti's currency was backed by the gold in its reserve. So now we print money in circulation based on how much gold is in our reserve.
Right.
When you back it with gold, gold never loses value. If it do, which rarely happens, it's not anything, substantial, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
After this confiscation of Haiti's gold, the economy started plummeting.
Of course, because it's not backed by gold. The value the value goes down. Economy crashes, government gets corrupted because there's no fucking money. They gotta find ways to make money. Yeah, a child can understand that.
According to history.state.gov, the article it's titled "U.S. Invasion and Occupation of Haiti, 1915 to 1934." Right? It states the invasion ended with the Haitian-American Treaty of 1915. The articles of this agreement created the Haitian Gendarmerie. I don't know if it's like their constitution, a revised constitution, essentially a military force made up of U.S. citizens and Haitians and controlled by the U.S. Marines in Haiti. The United States gained complete control over Haiti's finances and the right to intervene in Haiti whenever the U.S. government deemed necessary. The U.S. government also forced the election of a new pro-American president, Philippe Soudre Darty Guenave. I know I'm butchering this man's name, but I don't speak French.
Butcher.
But okay, so he was elected a new Haitian pro-American president by the Haitian legislature in August of 1915. The selection of a president that did not represent the choice of the Haitian populace increased unrest in Haiti. So now when we see constant fighting, constant turmoil, all of this still going on. It's because these people are still in an unrest state because you're being marginalized in your own country by a puppet that is being puppeteered by an external entity that has none of your best interests at heart. Now, this invasion occurred after the assassination of the Haitian president in July of 1915.
How convenient.
How motherfucking convenient. Talk about timing.
Right.
The assassination took place July 1915. This guy, Philippe, was elected president August 1915. That's not even a month. That's weeks. And look at all the laws and stuff that passed. We took your gold. We took your law. We usurped your law. We made a new law for you to abide by now.
Yeah. It's clear as day. Yeah, that's crazy.
Fact of the week, man.
Yeah. Yo, man. If there is a judgment day.
There's a judgment day.
Oh, you motherfuckers is going to have it.
There's a judgment
God day. Gonna have his way with y'all. No, not even God. The devil gonna have his way with y'all. Well, however that plays out, I don't know. You niggas that control these companies and these nations doing this type of evil, oh, they gonna give it to you in your ass. Man, this gonna be bad. But yo,
Money is they God.
right. We done?
We done. Finito.
Yo, thank y'all for listening.
Thank you. Bang.